Why should the UK government be subsidising these businesses?
Because we must have a sovereign steelmaking capability in this country, not just
We can't rely on imports?
No, because we have to transition our economy to build, the wind turbines, to the investments in rail. Everything needs steel, our automotive industry, our engineering industry. And it's far more important to have that steel made here rather than drag it across the world with higher carbon emissions, transporting it here. But also it's about our security too. Because
as things stand, we've got our own industry. It's in decline. It's heavily polluting. Are you closing off your mind to the idea that we're not an exporting country. We don't export steel anymore. We should be importing it.
No, we need a strong UK steel industry in this country. In places like, also represent Tata's Lamworm, we make some really high quality, fantastic automotive steel, and we should be making it in this country. And it's also really important for our own security. We've looked at what's happened in terms of energy since the war in Ukraine. It's about our security too. It's about making things here. And it's crazy if we want to lead the world in some of these green technologies, not to use our own steel in this country. But to do that, we need to transition the industry, and we've got to help it to do so, like other European countries and countries around the world are doing, serious steelmakers. They are helping their industry and working in partnership with them to develop these new technologies. And that's something a Labour government would do. We got a Green Steel Fund of £3 billion, which we would help to transition. We would also help with an energy-intensive contingency fund. And those are plans that we've set out. But the problem is with this government, we've had 11 steel ministers since 2010. We've had 6 in the last 3 years, and it's impossible to have a long-term vision.